I go from $0 to $30,000 with my AI products live on this channel. As always, we'll go over the results, product updates, and then the plans. We are sitting at $10,000 MRR with almost 3% conversion and horrible churn rate. For those of you guys who've been following, understand that this is very sad, and I was honestly really planning for the churn being less than 20%. Obviously, in my business model, I was thinking that if I get, 300 subscribers, that would result in about $20,000 MRR in pure profit. No, it's going to be $25,000 MRR and $20,000 profit approximately. Then I would need, with 30% churn, I would need to get about 100 members per month. This, let's say it's 90, so 30 days, 3 members per day. Okay, 3 members a day. This is not possible. This is obviously very 3 members a day organically. That's a lot. And I was planning for 30% MRR, even though I was never I never believed that it would be the case, because the best communities in the school have 15 to 20% churn rate within the AI space. So now I have 25. Which is very sad, considering the fact that this is the software, considering the fact that I literally talk to all of the clients. And this is, guys, something interesting for you to take away from this video, at least, is that it's not about the support. It's usually not about not all the time. It's not always about the support that you provide to the users. If you can see here, people don't ask questions, right? Our members are pretty passive. And it might seem like, okay, so why? Maybe you're not giving them the value that they expect. No, the value is there. Everything is there. I mean, they have our support. They have 24/7 live chat support. They have the WhatsApp. And yeah, we need to understand that there is some activity on WhatsApp in the private group chat, because it's just easier for people to ask there. Plus, I'm always there. I'm recording the audios. So if you take a look here, right? So we have about 1 to 3 questions a day. And by the way, Joshua is sharing a pretty big win that I'm probably going to use as a case study in my next videos in the ad and promotion materials. That's great. Joshua, if you're looking at this video, thanks for sharing. Now, so as you can see, it depends. So we're getting from 1 to 3 questions a day. So I was expecting more, because I am ready to provide more support. I have my team members who are ready to help guys to set everything up, but they are not asking questions. So basically, the churn is not because of the support that we're providing or because we're not active inside there. It means that probably this is not the best ideal product for this specific ICP. Again, 25% is pretty standard. I think it's going to be a bit lower because there were some cancellations, and I'm not sure if the school considering declines when people are when the transaction is declined, and there's some percentage that will still reinstall, and we message all the members. So it's okay. But again, would love to see what the churn going to be in the next month, 2 months, 3 months down the road, if we are going to keep this subscription model. But I think we can really right now plan for 30%, especially considering the fact that, as I was saying, most of the people are my hardcore fans. So more people join, less likely they are my hardcore fans, so more likely they will be churned. Anyways, so probably I would say going to be between 23 to 30%. And with this type of the churn, with this type of the signups, and again, so you need to understand that the signups that you can see here are driven by the workshop that I did week and a half ago. So it's still driving it through. Pretty okay conversion rate, but again, so they are driving through the workshop. What I'm saying is that I do not see the one prompt startup to go beyond $15,000 probably a month with organic content. So what I am planning to do is to switch a model a little bit. Now this is very interesting thing, because even though I said that I am going to share everything here on this channel live with you guys, I'm really thinking if I need to do that, because I have a really awesome idea. This is, so the one prompt itself is a software, as a software suite, as a way to help you guys to get up and running with your AI agency is good, and it's very unique. No one's doing that, but people will, right? So people, I already see that some starting to copy me. And that's okay, especially in the AI niche, everyone will copy each other. And I was having some comments under like some of the videos, people saying that if it's easy to copy, then it's not that good of a product. I don't think that necessarily this is the case, especially with the AI, just because the industry moving so fast. There are so many things that are added to the marketplace every day. So it's all about distribution. And I know that a lot of the YouTubers and creators will copy this model, which is fine, but I don't think that they, so yes, they will not build such an advanced agents just because there's so much things going on. They can technically, join, I guess, one prompt and steal everything from there. I will do the expose video if I see something like that on my YouTube, just because this is who I am. I'm gonna spend my fucking time doing that for sure. I'm gonna expose them, even though it's not gonna do anything to their business model, probably because I'm not Liam Motley, so I don't have hundreds of thousands of views. But I mean, it's just gonna be for my type of the ego. What I'm saying is that I have a very interesting idea how to transform this into more scalable type of the income. Again, the basis of this is charging the one-time payments. I think that this might be the way to go forward. I've sent an email recently saying that we're probably going to go into the one-time payment thing, just because I would want to more like work with the people and help people that are paying the higher ticket right away. And I don't even think that we'll add anything. So maybe I will add my one-on-one consultation or one-on-one onboarding with me or with one of my team members with this higher ticket package, delivering the same thing. Because I do deeply believe, and I can argue with anyone, that this thing that you can get for $79 a month, like the price of 2.5K to 4.5K one-time payment, is justified. This is, I don't care what anyone says. If you don't agree with me, let me know in the comments. But again, so because this is the software, because this is the high-level software plus the chat dash, you would pay for the high level at least $3,000 a year. So even if this is like yearly package, I'm not sure, maybe the yearly package for the software and then everything else is a lifetime. So I'm not sure how exactly to structure it up, but the value is there. It's just on the higher ticket side for like a long-term commitment. Plus, if you think from my side, take an average community or anything, let's say info product related, that is doing the MRR, like a community type of the thing that is doing $10,000 MRR, I can almost guarantee that I will be in the top 1%, that in terms of the job that we're doing, like not in terms of the value, but more in terms of the time that we're spending. It's literally like, think about this. We have 24/7 support inside the high level. We have almost live support here. I have almost live support in WhatsApp, and workshops. We have like standalone courses, videos, templates, like everything there. Like, I mean, so I spent so much time on this, and seeing just 10K MRR, which is a lot. It's kind of controversial for me. So I think that charging higher ticket will be justified, and I would not feel bad on doing that, because I'm trying to be honest with all of my subscribers, even though probably I'm like losing a lot of money on crying a lot, and not just saying that you need to buy because this is the thing that you need. What I'm saying is that this is the thing that you need, but if you have a specific use case, if you are trying to build an AI agency, or if you're like trying to deploy it right away, and if you want to learn, but if you, anyway, so there are like a lot of the different things. What I'm saying is that when I charge the one-time payment, I do not need to add more work from my side, and I can probably scale it up through the outreach or through the paid ads that I'm planning to do. But the main concern is that charging one high, like I could we're probably gonna do that. I'm not sure, like charge 2.5k or to 4.5k one-time setup fee on the yearly package of the software and lifetime for all the courses and support. Probably that. I don't need to add anything else, by the way, guys. If any of you being ever like wondering to join the one prompt again, I'm not sure. So maybe at one point I will, roll out the one-time payment and you'll not be able to join through the subscription. Anyways, so I don't need to do anything separately or add more things besides maybe the onboarding call. But I wouldn't be me if I would not add more things, because like I want to give you more value, to charge for it easily, easier. So I have one idea. I have such a good idea that I believe it will fucking destroy the LinkedIn when I post it, and it's gonna have like 1,000 signups for the workshop on the launch, which is still gonna be the higher ticket, even though like most people will not buy it, but it's gonna be very interesting. So I have this idea on the launch, and this launch will be like actually replace this model. And by the way, like all the guys that are here, they will have access to it, like everything. So when they subscribe, I'm not gonna scam them and say, hey, now you need to pay me like one-time setup fee or something. No, like everything is there. But this is gonna be a crucial idea, and I'm thinking, should I tell you this, guys, about this idea? Probably not in this video, but in the future videos, because I know that there are some guys, I know you, I look at you, who's gonna fucking steal this, and probably you guys already stolen some of the ideas and been reposting it on LinkedIn and on your YouTube pages that you are launching the startup, right? Anyways, so even though they probably have less audience than me, I'm just like thinking, should I do that, or should I just launch it right away? But maybe I should risk that for you guys, to have an entire overview of the one prompt startup going from $0 to $30,000 MRR, or like just monthly revenue in general. So I'm not sure. I'm really considering that. We'll see. Now, on the YouTube side, this is the worst month of my YouTube history. Not in terms of the total views, but in terms of the growth. Not like, again, so I was like having much, I was getting much less subscribers, 6 months ago in a month. But in terms of the trajectory, I never had. So the last video that got 500 views on my channel was probably 4 months ago, and as you can see, it's unbelievable. Like it's 500 views, 600 views, 900 views, 900 views, 1k views. So, but when you like scroll down, you can see that none of the videos were getting less than 1.5k views. There's some here, but like look at this. Now, what I'm saying is that this is really bad, and this makes me think that I'm probably not gonna increase my MRR by a lot just through the organic content, and I just don't see a way to scale with the paid ads with this model, even if I'm gonna do the low ticket product. So not sure. I'm still getting declines for my agency, so it's pretty okay. It's like it's still pretty linear, so we're getting some requests every month. I wouldn't say that it decreased by a lot, just because maybe these videos are more niched. This video was performing really good, but objectively speaking, this video should be like at 10,000 views, so not 3,000, which is the average top video that I have, because there's literally no one on the YouTube that is doing the same thing. But I'm not sure. So I deeply started to think that there's probably something wrong with me, with the type of the content that I post, maybe with the way people think and see me, with how to say it. When you're like post the same type of the content and people are tired of the content, even though it might seem like all of the videos are very unique, but because it's me. I'm like talking about the same different things the same way. So maybe it's the fatigue of the content. If any of you guys have been watching me for quite some time, for more than 2, 3, 4 months on the main YouTube channel, please, I would love you to share the feedback with me. You can actually, if you find my WhatsApp number, you can message me on WhatsApp. I would love to hear your thoughts. But again, I would appreciate if you post it publicly in the comments, because it boosts the video. Plus, I reply to all the comments anyways. So I would love to hear your thoughts. Do you think it's just because, like, I understand that the YouTube journey is ups and downs, but when I compare myself to the bigger YouTubers that are, you know, more like linear growth, they have like much stable growth, and I thought that I'm the part of the YouTube, like I'm that type of the YouTuber that doesn't have the home runs, but all of the videos are performing really well. So, but now they're kind of stagnating. Next video tomorrow, it is going to be one of the best videos on my channel for the past few months, just because we added the N8N agent to OnePrompt. It's not officially added, but if you know, we've been actually doing the Omni agent on the OnePrompt and powering it up through the voice flow, right? But because of the N8N is on hype, we actually did a way to replicate the same agent on N8N that is doing very similar thing, the same way, human interaction, splitting the messages and everything. So this is going to be released to all the OnePrompt members probably in a week or so. But this is going to be an awesome video. Like N8N, it's on hype, conversational agent, a real use case that we sold to the company. So it's going to be a banger. And if this video doesn't perform, like I'm telling you, if this video doesn't get more than 2,000 views in a week, it should get like 5,000 views. Okay, I'm okay with 2,000. I'm okay with 2,000. I don't really like it, but okay. If it's not gonna get 2,000 views, I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna quit, obviously, but it's gonna be pretty sad. So, guys, you that are watching this, I would love to learn your point. Like, what do you think? Is it because of the maybe for me, because like I'm inside, I'm thinking to myself, and I'm like, it's very hard for me to see myself objectively, even though I'm trying. Is my content like starting to get boring in general? Like, I know that probably if you're watching this, you probably don't agree with it. Like, but try to criticize me. Is it like, what is it? I know that my content is kind of more niche because I don't do edits. I'm like kind of talking raw, even on the main YouTube channel, but still. So maybe it's like the same type of the videos. Anyway, so would love to hear your thoughts because I'm trying to improve. As I said, N8N within the OnePrompt going to be released very soon. And for the plans, I already told you that I'm thinking to switch the model to the one-time payment. We'll see how it goes. Probably going to be there, probably going to be switched in the next, 2-3 weeks. It's hard, like I like the MRR, like I like the monthly retainer, and I do believe deeply that if I just continue to post on my YouTube for 2 times a week, if I continue to I can probably in 2, 3, 4 months grow it to, maybe 15 to 20K for sure. And I can again create a system around it, hire a proper community manager. We have the technical guys that are helping you out, and actually put it on the autopilot kinda a little bit and be pretty comfortable with this price. But again, so our goal here on this YouTube channel is to cross 30,000 MRR plus then go to 100K, and this is totally not possible with the type of the content that I post and with the views that I'm getting without any paid ads. And with this model with the paid ads, I'm not sure if it's gonna work. Anyways, guys, would love to hear what you think, and thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.